Welcome. Today we're tackling a big question for future dog owners. Should you choose a purebred, a crossbred, or a mutt? This choice shapes your dog's health, temperament, and even your wallet. Purebreds offer predictability. Mutts are often seen as healthier. Crossbreds, or designer dogs, promise the best of both worlds. But there's no universal answer. Your lifestyle and expectations matter most. We'll break down what makes each type unique, cutting through myths and marketing. By the end, you'll know the real pros and cons of each and be ready to choose your perfect companion. Let's get started and see which dog is right for you. Forget the stereotypes, let's look at the facts. Whether you're a first-timer or a lifelong dog lover, there's always more to learn. The world of dogs is diverse, and every type has its own charm. We're here to help you make a confident, informed decision. Ready to find your match? Let's dive in. By the end, you'll have a clear picture of your options. Let's begin the journey to your new best friend. Does it really matter what kind of dog you choose? Absolutely. Understanding these categories is key to responsible ownership. The right match prevents frustration, health issues, and mismatched energy. Your choice impacts not just your life, but the dog population as a whole. Demand for certain breeds can fuel unethical breeding, while shelters overflow with wonderful mutts. Your decision sends a message: support ethical breeders or give a rescue dog a second chance. Financially, purebreds can be expensive up front. Mutts may have unknown health costs. Knowing breed health risks and temperaments helps you prepare for the future. This is about building a happy lifelong bond, not just picking a pet. Informed choices prevent dogs from ending up in shelters. You're choosing a family member, not just a dog. Let's make sure you're ready for that responsibility. Let's get you the tools you need. Let's start with purebreds. Purebreds have parents of the same breed, registered with a kennel club. Their ancestry is documented. Think of it as a family tree. Breed standards define their look, size, temperament, and original purpose. Predictability is the main draw. You know what to expect. Breeds were formalized in the Victorian era, focusing on appearance and function. Kennel clubs and shows cemented breed traits. Ethical breeders uphold these standards and screen for health issues. Not all breeders are responsible. Some prioritize looks over health. A true purebred comes from a reputable source with a verifiable pedigree. Predictability comes with responsibility. Research and choose breeders wisely. Purebreds are a product of careful history, but not without risks. Know what you're getting and from whom. Now let's talk crossbreds, designer dogs. These are intentional mixes of two purebreds like labradoodles or cockapoos. The goal: combine the best traits of both breeds. There's no official standard, so results can vary, even within the same litter. Some pups take after one parent, others the second. Designer dogs are popular for their appeal and claims of hybrid vigor. Many are marketed as hypoallergenic, but there are no guarantees. Health and temperament can be unpredictable. First-generation crosses have the most variability. Later generations may be more consistent. Responsible breeders health test parents and are transparent about genetics. Not all crossbreds will have the best of both worlds. Approach claims with caution and do your research. Crossbreds can be wonderful, but know what you're getting into. Finally, let's meet the mutt. Mutts are mixed breed dogs with unknown or complex ancestry. Their genetics are a surprise. No two are alike. No breed standards, no pedigree, just individuality. Mutts come in all shapes, sizes, and personalities. Most are found in shelters or rescues, often needing a second chance. Shelter staff can help match you with a dog that fits your lifestyle. Predicting a mutt's adult size or temperament is a guessing game. Many believe mutts are healthier due to genetic diversity, a topic we'll explore. Adopting a mutt means embracing the unknown and saving a life. If you want a one-of-a-kind companion, a mutt might be perfect. Every mutt is a unique adventure. Health is a hot topic, especially for purebreds. Purebreds offer predictability, but often at the cost of a limited gene pool. This can concentrate harmful mutations, leading to breed-specific diseases. Examples: German Shepherds and hip dysplasia, Cavaliers and heart disease, Boxers and cancer. Responsible breeders screen for these issues, but risks remain. Lifespans vary. Giant breeds often live shorter lives, while small breeds can live longer. Research your chosen breed's health risks and average lifespan. Purebreds aren't bad, but require careful selection and preparation. Choose breeders who prioritize health and provide clear health guarantees. Being informed helps you care for your dog and avoid surprises. Every dog deserves the best chance at a healthy life. Know the risks, do your homework, and be prepared. Your dog's health starts with your choices. Now let's turn to crossbred dogs and the concept of hybrid vigor. This is a term you will hear a lot, especially from people who breed or sell designer dogs. Hybrid vigor, or heterosis, is the scientific principle that crossbreeding can lead to offspring that are healthier, more resilient, and have a longer lifespan than their purebred parents. The idea is that by mixing two different gene pools, you reduce the chances of inheriting the recessive genetic diseases that are concentrated in each purebred line. You are essentially introducing genetic diversity, which is generally a very good thing for the overall health and robustness of an animal. However, it is extremely important to understand that hybrid vigor is not a magic bullet. It does not guarantee a perfectly healthy dog. A crossbred puppy can only be as healthy as its parents. If you cross a Labrador Retriever with a predisposition for hip dysplasia with a poodle that carries a gene for a progressive eye disease, the puppies could potentially inherit both conditions. They are not magically immune. The health advantages of hybrid vigor are most pronounced when the two parent breeds are genetically very different and do not share the same hereditary health problems. This is why the health of the parent dogs is so critical. Reputable crossbreed breeders understand this. They will perform the same rigorous health testing on their purebred parent dogs as any ethical purebred breeder would. They will screen for hip and elbow dysplasia, eye conditions, heart problems, and any other genetic diseases known to affect the parent breeds. A breeder who dismisses the need for health testing and simply says, "They're crossbreds, so they're healthier," is raising a major red flag. They are relying on a myth rather than on responsible breeding practices, and the puppies they produce are at a much higher risk of developing serious health issues later in life. Ultimately, the health of a crossbred dog is a complex issue. While they can benefit from increased genetic diversity, they are still susceptible to the health problems of their parent breeds. A 2013 study from the University of California, Davis, looked at the veterinary records of thousands of dogs and found that while purebreds had a higher risk for some genetic disorders, the incidence of other conditions was similar between purebreds and crossbreds. The takeaway is that you cannot make assumptions. You must investigate the specific cross you are interested in and, most importantly, the health and genetic background of the two parent dogs. Finally, we arrive at the mutt, the dog with the most diverse genetic background of all. It is a widely held belief that mutts are the hardiest and healthiest dogs around. The logic is similar to the concept of hybrid vigor, but well, amplified. Because a mutt's ancestry is a mix of many different breeds, their gene pool is incredibly wide. This significantly lowers the chance of inheriting a specific breed-related genetic disorder. The harmful recessive genes that cause problems in purebreds are less likely to find a matching pair in a mutt's DNA. This genetic lottery often works in the mutt's favor, leading to a generally robust constitution. Studies have supported this idea to some extent. The same UC Davis study I mentioned earlier found that the incidence of 10 common genetic disorders, including certain cancers, heart diseases, and joint problems, was significantly lower in mixed-breed dogs compared to purebreds. This suggests that, as a group, mutts do tend to have a lower genetic predisposition to some of the most well-known inherited diseases. Furthermore, many studies have shown that, on average, mixed-breed dogs live longer than purebred dogs. Their diverse genetics often protect them from the issues that can shorten the lives of specific breeds. This is a powerful argument in their favor. However, this does not mean that mutts never get sick. It is a dangerous myth to believe that a mutt is invincible and will never need veterinary care. They are still susceptible to common canine ailments like infections, parasites, injuries, and age-related diseases just like any other dog. They can still develop cancer or arthritis. Their health advantage is purely in the realm of inherited, breed-specific diseases. A mutt adopted from a shelter might also have an unknown history that includes poor nutrition or a lack of early veterinary care, which can lead to health challenges down the road. Responsible ownership means providing every dog, mutt included, with regular checkups and preventative care. In conclusion, while no dog comes with a lifetime health guarantee, the evidence suggests that the broad genetic diversity of mutts often gives them a statistical health advantage, particularly when it comes to inherited disorders. This does not make them immune to all health problems, but it does mean they are less likely to suffer from the specific genetic conditions that plague many purebred lines. When you adopt a mutt, you are choosing a dog whose unique genetic makeup often makes for a strong and hardy constitution, a testament to the power of diversity in the canine world. When bringing a new dog home, the initial cost varies greatly. Purebred and designer dogs from ethical breeders can cost thousands, reflecting their investment in health and care. In contrast, adopting a mutt from a shelter is much more affordable, with fees covering essential vet care. Each option has a different financial commitment. Understanding this helps you budget for your new companion. The initial cost of a dog is just the beginning. Purebreds often face higher vet bills and grooming costs due to breed-specific needs, while mutts may be less expensive to care for. Crossbreds fall somewhere in between. No matter the breed, be prepared for ongoing expenses like food, vet visits, and grooming. Owning a dog is a long-term financial commitment. Purebred dogs offer predictability in temperament and behavior thanks to generations of selective breeding for specific jobs. A border collie herds, a beagle follows scents, a German shepherd guards. This helps match a dog's character to your lifestyle, but if there's a mismatch, problems can arise. Research the breed's needs and history before choosing. Predictability is a double-edged sword. It can bring harmony or frustration depending on the match. With crossbreds and mutts, temperament is unpredictable, a mix of genetics, socialization, and life experience. A puggle might be playful like a pug or stubborn like a beagle, or both. Training requires flexibility and patience, adapting to the dog in front of you. With mutts, their personality is a true mystery, especially as puppies. Adopting an adult mutt lets you know their temperament. Every dog is an individual. Focus on their unique personality, not just their breed. Many believe in the myth of the truly hypoallergenic dog, especially with popular poodle mixes like Labradoodles and Golden Doodles. But all dogs produce allergens. There's no guarantee of a sneeze-free companion. Marketing promises the best of both worlds, but genetics are unpredictable. Designer crossbreeds aren't new. Many purebreds began as purposeful mixes. Many believe shelter dogs are damaged goods, but most are simply victims of circumstance, family changes, financial hardship, or housing issues. They're not broken, just unlucky. Shelters and fosters get to know each dog's personality, making adoption less of a gamble. Mutts are just as trainable and loving as purebreds. And yes, you can even find purebreds in shelters waiting for a second chance. Purebred, crossbred, or mutt, each dog type has its own strengths and challenges. Purebreds offer predictability, crossbreds blend traits, and mutts bring individuality and often robust health. The best choice depends on your lifestyle and what you value most in a companion. Every dog deserves a loving home. The most important factor in choosing a dog is you, your lifestyle, your home, your budget, and your experience. The best dog isn't about breed, but about the best fit for your life. Consider your energy, finances, family, and living space. Honest self-assessment leads to a happy, lifelong partnership with your future dog. The best dog isn't about breed or pedigree, it's about happiness and love. Purebred, crossbred, or mutt, every dog has unique gifts. What matters most is a loving home that meets their needs. The best dog is a happy, healthy, and well cared for dog, and the choice is yours.